Hello there, and welcome back to Living Life with Jerry and Mel. We have just got down to the cabin for the weekend, and look what I found. I hope you can see it. That baby is huge. Oh wait, I just walked. Here's a small one, and then that big old one right there. They're everywhere.
That one's got about 5 or 6 spiders on it. Wow.
So I guess we're gonna be getting rid of some spiders this weekend.
All the way up through there. It's just the cabin. The cabin looks like the William Shatner movie, Kingdom of the Spiders. Oh man.
Kind of creepy looking.
Let the weekend begin. It's evening down here at the cabin. Had us a hamburger for our supper tonight, and tomorrow going to be cutting up some firewood. I'm going to hit one of these trees down here, the one that almost took out my deer stand. I'm going to chop it up, get as much of it as I can anyway, before the dogs play. So we'll see you in the morning. Good morning. It's nice and cool out here this morning. The trees are just full of sounds. That's a hungry hawk looking for something this morning. I hear a deer blowing at me now. Just listen for a second. Squirrel barking. A lot of good life in the woods this morning. So let me see if I can get that hawk. If I can, I'll show him to you. If not, today we're going to do some firewood cutting, some chainsawing, a little more cleanup, and basically just have a good time. All right. What a great way to start the morning. I'm going to go get some coffee. We'll get this day going. All right. We just had some breakfast and decided the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to readjust this antenna. It's really picking up good, but let me show you here. You can see it up there. I'm getting a lot of stations, but it's pointing right into the side of the cabin. So I'm going to take it down from here and attach it to the cage of that other air conditioner up there. And hopefully that will make it where we can pick up even more channels. You have to turn it, but we're able to get about 40-something channels down here. It's ridiculous. So anyway.
Got to be able to watch the football games.
That's right. Let's get to work. But don't slip. All right, cable is removed. I've got a little limb up there. I'm gonna try to see if I can reach it with my little saw here. Got it. That was it. Might not seem like it, but something this small can mess everything up. All right, I'm gonna tighten this antenna down and we'll see what we got. All right, we've got it up. We'll go inside and just see if it made any difference. Let's go see what we got.
It didn't feel like it at the time.
It paid off in 2021.
You look great.
When he took over as executive
Well, it's working.
his menu, highlighting the bounty of the
All right. Bad lighting in here, huh? Okay.
I'm dipping with
All right, I'm gonna take a little break and then we're gonna go cut some wood.
Cold soup because of the consistency.
I think we'll go ahead and start getting rid of some of these spider webs before we get going. They're everywhere.
show you up there.
Alright, we moved some stuff around.
Yeah.
I found some deer hair down in here.
Maybe somebody's fighting. Or
Don't
maybe
know.
when the tree fell, it
Could have.
nicked it in.
We just about filled up our trailer with just one limb. dump. Well, did okay. That's some heavy stuff. All right, I think that's going to be enough. I don't want to
don't want to overload it.
overload this little thing too bad. Remember, this is just a limb off of that tree.
Something to push up on, or... Teamwork.
Okay.
Here's your water, my hard-working man.
Gotta rest a minute. Woo wee, woo wee. But I can't rest too long, or I'll be so stiff I can't move. We may be done cutting. I've got maybe 2 more loads of that, or more. We'll see. But yeah, we'll get the rest of that up there. I mean, I don't want to try to kill myself in one weekend, do you?
No.
What you got there?
Muscadines.
She found her some more muscadines. They're everywhere here. Well, might as well get back at it. We lost a piece. Oh. I'm glad I brought. All right, let's go to the other side and get some of that other smaller stuff. All right, I think that'll do it.
Okay.
Looks like a Japanese anime or K-pop. Hey, pull that one out. Let me just cut that piece off. Do you want to? All right. Yeah, might as well. My chain got really loose, probably when I got it stuck in that tree. So I'm gonna tighten it now. Just kind of loosen these a little bit. See if it'll tighten here. Much better. Okay. All right, some of that on top of that old pile, and then all of this. Took 5 loads with my little trailer, but it did okay, I think. And my old 2001 Yamaha Bear Tracker. Still getting it done. Really about the only thing I've had to do to it is put new tires on it. All right. Well, we're gonna get us a little lunch now. Take a little break. I may even get my shorts back on. Then we're gonna go switch out some cameras, put a little more feed in a feeder back here, and then we may rest a little bit. So.
By then it might be time for the dogs.
Yep, 3:30. So, what time is it now?
It's only 1:15.
It's only 1:15. We're burning daylight. Let's go. All right, we got about, on my little trailer, we got 5 loads of wood just off of limbs. I got a couple of limbs cut there that I'll get next time, and then there's more limbs here. And then you got this whole giant trunk. I don't even know if I'd want to try to do anything with it just because it's so big. I don't think I could lift it up. Maybe I could pull a wood splitter back here to it. But this stuff, one log, probably weighs, I don't know, 150 pounds. It's crazy. All right. All right, well, I decided to come on back here again. Mel's still at the cabin, but I needed to come back here and put some batteries in my camera. I noticed when I was reviewing the footage that the camera batteries was on red. So I can't remember the last time I changed them. So I'm gonna drive down here and put some fresh ones in and get a little air, and then go back to the cabin and we'll get some supper going. So
close out this episode of Living Life with Jerry and Mel down here at the cabin. We got a lot done this weekend. We got a lot of wood cut up and everything. Now it's still just going to need to be split. We worked around the feeders, got all them set up, working with the cameras, so hopefully we'll be seeing some big bucks. So now I guess we're just going to head back to reality. I hope you like this video. If you will, give us a like and subscribe to our channel, and we hope to see you next time on Living Life with
Jerry and Mel.
Bye.